my channel. Welcome back to another video. I'm Jessie and you're watching Welcome to our monthly Sapphicathon Vlog. Sapphicathon Vlog. As of right now, I am currently on private stream with Jan. Drop my phone. That's Jan. I don't know what. Ew. We were just gonna do some sprints and hang out and talk. And I did a kind of like unboxing of this amazing book that a subscriber sent, Girls of Fate and Fury, one of my most anticipated releases. Propping up my phone right now. I said to Jan, as I was filming the story, I was like, oh my God, should I read this for Sapphicathon? Jan goes, yo, it fits all of the prompts. So the 3 prompts for Sapphicathon is to read a book that has red or green on the cover, read a book that's been on your TBR for at least 3 months, and to read a sapphic fantasy. And that book hits all of the prompts. So this was not planned. I had planned to read Mangoes and Mistletoe, and I was so freaking excited about reading that. I have the audiobook, so I'm still gonna do that, but Girls of Fate and Fury. And I wasn't planning on reading this book until like January because I still have to reread Girls of Paper and Fire and Girls of Storm and Shadow. So I am going instead to reread my highlights and my notes from both of those books, because I take very detailed annotating notes. It's really easy for me to refresh my memory on books. I have a really good memory for what I read, especially if it's in book form. So I'm gonna do that with Jan before Sapphicathon officially starts. And then I'm gonna be reading Girls of Fate and Fury, and I'm so freaking excited to be getting into this fantasy again. Like, I've missed this world so deeply. I've missed Lay, I have missed Ren. Also, I don't know what's going on with this angle, but I kind of like it. And I just took these photos on Instagram that I'm gonna insert here because I feel like I was serving looks, sweetie. Sorry for that very chaotic intro. I apologize. But now Jan is on her way to pick up her man. I told her that Sapphicathon is a manless situation. Okay, it's not Jessie and Jan and her boyfriend. It's Jessie and Jan. But circumstances have caused her to have to hang out with her boyfriend tonight. So I'm gonna have to be okay with that. Now it is time for us to talk about what I'm going to be reading this month for Sapphicathon. So as y'all already saw from that chaotic introduction, I'm going to be reading Girls of Fate and Fury. So right now I am in the process of making dinner, and then I'm going to brush myself up on Girls of Paper and Fire, Girls of Storm and Shadow, and then start Girls of Fate and Fury. Why are there so many girls? The other book that I am attempting to read in addition to Girls of Fate and Fury is none other than The Unbroken by C.L. Clark. My TBR cards picked this for me this month, and I am so freaking excited to read it. Yeah, they did. I don't remember which of the cards that picked this, but I have to read it. Was it the Start a New Series card? No, because that was Assassin's Apprentice. Anyway, I'm going to be reading this book. I know darn well I'm not going to be finishing this book in 24 hours, but we are going to see how far I get into it. I'm also filming a TBR cards reading vlog, and this is going to be featured in that vlog, so that's why I'm not worried about finishing it in this one. And then I'm also going to be reading Mangoes and Mistletoe by Adriana Herrera. I'm so excited about that. This is a sapphic novella about either 2 chefs or 1 chef who is just, she's absolutely amazing. She loves to bake and she makes these beautiful creations, and it's about her falling in love with another girl. And I am so freaking excited for some Latina romance. I cannot wait. I have wanted to read Mangoes and Mistletoe for so freaking long. The time is finally here. The time is finally here, and it is Christmas. I love that I get to have a Christmassy book. So obviously if I finish Girls of Fate and Fury, that will satisfy the prompts for all 3 of the Sapphicathon prompts, the Ashley prompt, the Jessie prompt, and the Jan prompt. That is what we are working with today. I've got salmon in the oven with some kale. We're gonna have some dinner. We're gonna have a fun time, and I cannot wait. Yes. Okay, so I've just finished A Boy Called Christmas on Netflix. And I cannot believe I'm crying over this movie. But the ending, I knew the ending was coming. It was so beautiful. It's so magical. Oh my God. It just hits me in my feels. It hits me in my feels so freaking hard. And just the way that this movie and this series captures Christmas magic. And the deal with the truth pixie, you know I'm talking about the truth pixie. I'm just so happy. The scratches. What do you want? Do you want to go outside? You have to go outside. Kasha, I don't know. If you don't tell me what you want, I can't do anything. What do you want? Do you want agua? Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Outside? Oh, okay. I'll take that as a yes. Okay. Let's go outside. Who wants to go outside? Yeah.
Mangoes and Mistletoe, a foodie holiday novella. Written by Adriana Herrera. Narrated by Lacey Laurel.
Don't make fun of me. Are you recording? Yeah. Goodbye. Hello, cuties. We are now done with the reading sprint over on Jan's channel. It was my first time getting to talk to Ashley of A Frolic Through Fiction, and it was so beautiful. I am making some good progress with the Unbroken. Y'all, it is so good. It is so good that I reread what I read yesterday before bed, and I did that partially because I was really tired. So currently I am reheating what I made for breakfast with my friend. That was really fun. Just everything about this day has been so beautiful and nice. And then Jan and I are on private stream now. And she is gonna go in a couple hours because she has I'm sorry. She's got a live show. And then during that time, I think I might go to a coffee shop and get some work done. But I'm going to eat my dinner that just beeped and continue sprinting with Jan, and I'll check in with y'all in a little bit. The Unbroken is truly amazing. It is so phenomenal. I love how it throws you right into the world. And the writing is so beautiful. It is straightforward and cunning, and I'm enjoying it. The descriptions are so vivid that you can taste them. So good. Oh my gosh, y'all. Mangoes and Mistletoe is getting so steamy and hot, and I need to cool down. So I'm going to go to a wine bar and get some wine and have an espresso and just chill out. And I'm gonna switch to the Unbroken because I'm hot. It's such a good book, y'all. And it talks about issues that queers in the Dominican Republic face, which I really appreciate. There's just so many things about it that I appreciate, and it's a hate to love. And the chemistry, the química.
She shifted, and I heard her bottle clatter as she placed it on the table. Her chest.
Hi, Akasha. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Sapphicathon has officially ended, and wow, it was incredible. It was incredible. Also, the patron movie for the month was Single All the Way. Actually, our Patreon movie of the month was Passing, the adaptation of the book by Nella Larson. but I decided to do a bonus Patreon Netflix party just because I like doing bonus stuff for the patrons, but also because it was Christmas. So that was really fun. I cried. Was not expecting to love that movie as much as I did, and
I knew I would love it, you know? It was
so good. So if you haven't watched Single All the Way, definitely watch it. But wanted to wrap up this Sapphicathon vlog. I ended up finishing Mangoes and Mistletoe, gave it 5 out of 5 stars. That's amazing. I highly recommend it. One of my favorite books of Sapphicathon. And I think you can read it any time of the year. So just get it. It's self-published. Please support a beautiful Latinx author. Adriana Herrera is just absolutely amazing. Did not finish the Unbroken, but stay tuned for my either TBR card reading vlog or my next Black Girl Magic vlog, because I'll be reading, I can be finishing up that book in either one, I'm not sure which. And then Girls of Fate and Fury, I got like 0 pages in. I totally failed that. But that's gonna do it for this video. We are planning a Sapphicathon live show to celebrate all of the books we've read for Sapphicathon this year. It's gonna be the last weekend of this month, December, so stay tuned for that. It'll be on either Sunday or Monday, I think. But Jan and I are still in the planning stages. Also, there's gonna be a playlist of the other Sapphicathon vlogs that Jan and I have done. A bunch of them were in person, so I will leave that playlist linked down below so you can check it out, okay? That's gonna do it for this video. If you want more content from me, subscribe to my Patreon. But all my social media links are in the description box below. Stay safe, and I hope to see you in my next video.